Well, howdy, partner. Ah! Bucky, shut up. Am I your favorite superhero? We're here, out in the forest. Welcome, everybody. It's your favorite homeless guy, Casey Francis O'Brien, and I'm not homeless anymore. What is a home? Who gives a fuck? So there was some commotion over here. I heard a bunch of angsty teenagers in the metaverse screaming, and I woke up and I came out and saw that there were children up here. So I did what any normal person would do, and I got my guitar and I sang, I remember everything. So we're gonna go see what they were doing out here. Oh, I sang for like a half hour, and then I went on a rant about white people and epigenetic trauma until they left. Leave me alone. But it looks like, okay, you ready? Here's the big reveal. What were these kids doing? Oh. They're making a little bit of a bike trail. And they're building a jump for the bike. So you swoop down here. Then you hop up. Bam. Oh shit, this is what they did today. They're digging a fucking trench. They dug the trench. And then they made it hop. But they're always, look, the whole trail goes into the tree. They're designing the trail in a way that if you don't know what you're doing, you die, you get hurt. They're making it expert rider trail only. Last year I had a thought to turn this into a bunch of bike trails. And I thought I could market it somehow. Like pay for ATV dirt bike people. Colonizers. They're clearing out a dirt trail. There's a group of people. Oh, don't let them see me with my toilet paper. But yeah, it goes all the way down to there. The children are watching me. I'm the local skinwalker. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all want? I refuse to be a camp counselor. I'd rather be a forest monster. Fallen tree. God has delivered me a cool bike trail. And it goes all the way up to Randolph Center. They're clearing out a lot. I think that's like 5 or 6 of them. So I just grabbed my guitar and I sang, and I didn't feel like I won. I felt like the kids were robots, trapped by the Antichrist, stuck in negativity. So just talking to them at all isn't beneficial for me. But at least they know that I'm in there. Before, you can see there's a footpath they were stomping, so they tried to go down this way. But then they saw me in the cabin and they hightailed it out of here. This is new. This was not here last year. I've been thinking a lot about getting chickens because the best way to get ticks out of the area is to get chickens. And I'm like, who cares if I get a couple chickens? If they die, it's the circle of life. So why don't I just rescue some chickens? Like a rooster and 2 or 3 hens. And I just buy a little chicken coop in the back. Like a safe place for them to go. I'd love to get a cat and a dog. It just costs a lot of money I don't have. realistically, to completely change my life like that, so that I would probably be happy for the rest of my life, I think I'd need 10 grand. If 10 grand just popped into my Cash App tomorrow, I'd have a bunch of things that would allow me to do more when I leave the cabin, but for the most part, I would just love to be in the cabin. Like, I get it. I'm blessed. Having nothing and no one except a guitar, a rake, a wheelbarrow, a hammer, a hatchet, a cabin, which is more than I had last year. It's a lot better. The problem is, I know what... I could draw you what the Skinwalker actually is. I know what they are. They don't look like you think they look. They're spiritual beings that are basically half in this realm, half in another realm. And they sort of crawl into the visceral genetics of its host, and it keeps it half alive and then puppets it. And they usually mark their kill, so they sit in the trees, actually. They climb trees. And it comes to you in a dream. So I had a dream that my spirit guide or an alien introduced me to that being, and I got to experience what it was like. And then because I experienced what it was like, I was able to recognize it in this realm. So people put Death Zone on the top there. Kate Vision. AC/DC. Alva. This is probably like 1990s. Whatever was cool back then. Like, everyone I've ever asked about this cabin said they haven't been to this cabin in over 30 years. Right? I don't know if I'm going to do the whole thing. Last year I did this entire thing, all the way down there, all the way down here, through all this, and then even more down there, and I cleared all of this out, and all that, and I cleared all the way up there, all the way back there, and all of this. Because I expected some rich person to just drop me a bunch of money to make this really cool. Turn this place into my own. And then I'd be able to stream and do tons of stuff. Hot tub streams, water fight streams, biking streams, pissing streams, pooping streams. I put the hot tub pool there, and then I'd take a ATV and pull the camper up there. I'd have to clear this out, but eventually I'd put seating down there so people can sit, and then I would build rocks up here, and this would be the stage. I'd have a big stage, and I would clear all this out. I'm thinking maybe if I could get a crane up here, I could just scoop out this whole thing. Scoop everything, move the dirt up there, really build this out, turn this into a stone patio, eventually put like a big eco dome greenhouse for the winter. That would be really cool. Because imagine eventually we're going to be able to just have robots build giant domes to keep the environment stable enough to live inside when global warming gets out of control. So now I have 20 seconds. I'm going to walk back in the cabin, show y'all what's up. I've moved everything over to this side. All my trash is down there. My rake broke, so I have to find my duct tape. Clear this out.